last time was 15 years ago in Madrid. So 3 courts in action here in Huelva, and our next match is men's doubles, and Manu Attri and Sumit Reddy up against Joel Eipe and Rasmus Kjær. So neither pair seeded. All matches today from the top half of the draws, all 5 disciplines. And you can see in this little section the number 9 seeds await the winners of our match, On Yusin and Tiu Yi, who were semi-finalists at the recent World Tour finals in Mali. So very nice to see Rasmus Kjær back in action. He had a very nasty ankle injury in the Denmark Open in his first round match against the Malaysians, who await the winners of this first round encounter. In fact, I think you were calling the match, Morten, and his partner stepped on his foot or something and his ankle gave way, and it was all really rather horrible.
It's actually, they sort of stepped on the foot of Joel Eipe, and it looked really not good, and it took quite a number of weeks before Rasmus was back to what I would call normal.
Yeah. Well, this is the first meeting between these two pairs.
Red. Black for you? Yes. This side? You want to serve? Submit to
So, I believe that the Indian pair won the toss and chose ends.
That's so correct. I was there.
Umpire Iris Metspalu of Estonia climbs into the umpires chair. Sumit Reddy. He's a tall athlete. He's 6 foot tall. 30 years of age. Born in Gangal, in Telangana state, and he's married to Siki Reddy, who plays a very fine women's doubles and mixed doubles as well, and that confirms what I've just told you. Currently 39 in the world rankings, have been as high as 7, this pair from India. A total of 8 weeks across 2 different spells at their career high. Well, they haven't had the best of time lately, the pair from India, because they've lost in the first round of their last 6 tournaments. 5 tournaments in 2021, and that dates back to the Saeed Modi of 2019. They didn't play any tournaments in 2020. Manu Attri will turn 29 later this month from Meerut, beautiful ancient city in Uttar Pradesh in northern India. And this is their 6th consecutive World Championship. Best they've done so far was our last 16, that was in Copenhagen back in 2014, the Indian pair. But here the young Danes and Rasmus Kjær, 23 years of age, and he and his partner, as you can see, have been as high as 51, but currently 55 on the world ranking. 180, that's 5'11". His partner, Joel Eipe, is 24, so a year older than his partner. And he was born in Frederiksberg, which is part of Copenhagen. Did we used to have the Copenhagen Masters there?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
It's
Ready to play?
City centre almost. It's right in the middle of Copenhagen.
Yeah. Well, he's a very talented player. He was silver medalist at the World Junior Championships in Lima with Fredrik Sogaard who we watched at both the Sudirman Cup and Thomas Cup, and we were very impressed with Søgaard.
Yes, he's definitely one of the players that the Danish BA is trying to promote in the men's doubles for the Søgaard. And who is going to partner him? That's the big question.
Yeah. Well, this young Danish pair shot to our attention at last year's Denmark Open when they reached the semi-final. Lost out to the eventual champions, Ellison Langridge, but they beat Struppen and Rasmussen in the second round.
Second round, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Iris Metspalu, as I was telling you, on par for this one. Fabio Betto from Italy is the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Attri Manu and Reddy B. Suvit, India. And on my left, Rasmus Kjær and Joel Eipe, Denmark. Joel Eipe to serve, to Reddy B. Sumit. Lavo. Play.
So the Danes' far side of the court, Joel Eipe and Rasmus Kjær, against the very experienced Indian combination of Attri and Reddy.
Who is now number 3 from India in the men's doubles.
I thought they'd semi-retired, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, because I was reading that in July earlier this year, Sumit Reddy opened his own academy in Hyderabad. So obviously going to move into the coaching role in time.
Yeah.
Service over. 1, 2.
So if he's helped out by his wife, they can facilitate quite a lot, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
But the same goes with the Danish pair. I actually think this is the last tournament that this pair is playing together.
Really?
Yes.
Have you got insider information, or is this just a feeling?
I've got pretty good insight on it.
No. Okay. Well, let me tell you a fun fact then about this young Danish pair. Before, they're no longer a pair, and that's when they reached the semi-final of the Denmark Open, as we were saying, but they were the lowest ranked men's doubles pair ever to reach a semi-final of a Super 750 event.
I can believe that.
They were ranked 125 at the time. So when I say that they shot onto the world stage and our attention at the Denmark Open last year, it certainly wasn't an exaggeration. That was a brilliant defensive shot, wasn't it?
Fantastic shot from Reddy.
Oh, great anticipation from Eipe.
4, 1.
Yeah, the Danish PA is excuse me, looking to find new partnerships, and of course one of the big exercises is who's going to play with Frederik Søgaard. And I think everything is up in the air. Perhaps not Astrup and Rasmussen. I don't think they're as a partnership is part of the equation, but I think everybody else is, and I know for a fact that this young men's doubles pair is not going to be any longer.
Service over. 2, 5.
Oh, that's a great shot from Eipe. My goodness me.
Service over. 6.
He's a very, very creative player. And when he's playing well, he's one of the best front players from Europe at the moment. When he's playing well.
Does that suggest that he's not always terribly consistent.
Yes, it does.
Silver.
That was a nice way of saying it.
6.
I tried.
Yeah, pushed it long.
Service silver. 7-3.
Yeah, lots of discussion there from Sumit Reddy.
Oh.
Wow.
8-3.
That was a good flick serve, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's fabulous. Oh, good judgment. Just long.
Service silver. 4-8. Service silver. 9-4.
Yeah, good return.
Yeah.
Service silver. 5-9.
Am I not correct when I sort of remember that Reddy was or is the one that favours to be at the front of the court? And Attri at the back.
I think they're pretty much even. I don't think there really is so much a front court player. I think you're possibly right, but I don't think of them as a pair that very much has a
Imbalance.
yes.
Yeah. It's just that I can't help thinking that I think it will be very helpful to the partnership if they pushed Manu Attri forward.
6-10.
Reddy will be a lot quicker and much more aggressive from the back of the court than his partner.
That's a good serve. Yeah, good placement of the smash onto the right hip
Interval.
of Sumit Reddy. So 5-point advantage at the mid-game interval.
Jeg tror i hvert fald, der er masser. Altså, hvis det er, de lykkes med at få stillet den op, slået de der kortere 80 og sådan noget, de kommer ikke frem og lægger et tryk i hvert fald ikke lige nu. Præcis. Det er ikke at komme og styre på det, ser roligt ud. Ja. Så bliver det nødt til at det lidt lave på. Men det er netop den der trykker, hvor der kommer mindre til at kigge op.
Board 1, 20 seconds. Board 1, 20 seconds. You are?
So the players return to the court and Morton not the... Oh, no, what's happening here? Is the umpire checking what the writing was on the wristband that's halfway up the arm? Could it have... She was worried that it had too much advertising on or something? No, sorry, to go back to the points, not the usual coach.
No, it's not. It's he's normally a singles coach, and his name is Ole Wilson, and he's just been roped in with the Danish Badminton Association as one of the new coaches coming in, and normally looking after singles.
And do I understand that that's because the normal, one of the normal coaches is down with COVID?
I'm not sure he is, but he's not here.
Okay.
Maybe he's a close contact.
Ah, yeah, that could be it. Oh yes, well worked.
Yeah, really well played by Reddy,
Service over.
closing the net down nicely.
8-12. Okay.
Now salute Reddy, who's wearing the compression stockings, or maybe they're just running stockings. Keep warm.
Yeah.
Comes from a very athletic family. His father
9.
is a track and field coach, and his brother competed in race walking. It's a tough sport on the knees too, isn't it? Race
On
walking.
the body.
Yeah. That's a good return of serve from Joel Eipe.
13-9.
Yeah. There was a whole conversation going on there with the Indian players, wasn't it?
One of them say, stay back, stay back.
Yeah.
And I actually think they meant that Reddy should stay at the back and not follow up and you know, trying to come forward. Which is actually exactly the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Service
Service
over.
error there
14.
from Attri.
Trying to get one back on Rasmus Kjær.
Yeah.
He was the one that flicked him.
Yeah.
Service over. 11-14. Okay.
The Danes really have to watch out that they are not
14.
too much in a defensive situation. They have to really start trying to push forward, get Eipe at the front and start to controlling a bit more, because they're giving too much initiative away.
I think you have to copy
14.
or double up with that the Indian pair are being far more positive now themselves and proactive in their attacking play. So it's not just that the Danes are giving things away. I think the Indian pair are making things happen for themselves. Yeah.
Service over. 15-13.
Not enough pressure on the return of serve. It's going
16,
upwards instead of going
13.
downwards.
But that was due to a good serve from
Yeah.
Eipe. I was kind of forcing it.
Oh! 17-13.
Indian pair got back to within a point, and then it's I don't know whether they've taken the foot off the pedal or whether the Danes have upped their game again. Ah, that's good play from Reddy.
14-17.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Service over.
There's the quality on the front of the court that you were talking about a little earlier.
Yeah, he's got great awareness. And he's got the agility to back it up.
Service over. 15-18. Service over. 19-15.
The Indian pair a little erratic at the moment, aren't they? Oh, that's a beauty. That's a super shot.
Service
Great
over.
awareness again.
16-19.
Turning and twisting their opponents at the front of the court. Really nicely played.
Service over.
So game point
20.
opportunities.
Game point 16.
4 of them for the young Danes, Eipe and Kjær. Always landed in.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a fabulous defensive shot from Rasmus Kjær.
First game
And the
point by
Danes
Johan
take the
Eipe,
opening game.
Rasmus Kjær, 21-16.
Umpire just confirming that, 21-16 in favour of the Danes. Opening game lasting 16 minutes.
Fordi vi ikke gør noget med den. Altså, vi vil hellere vejen, så der kommer dårlig kvalitet, skifte lidt op på det. Jeg glemmer de der blok, og også det som der, det var ikke meningen, at lagt ud. Bare lige flytte den enkelt gang. Blok. Lige fint, i stedet for, at jeg spiller den ind til den modsatte. Ja, fordi det er rigtig godt, at vi har den mange med. Ja, det. Men så skal vi også lave noget, ikke? Det er blok. Ja, fordi jeg føler, at de laver det ikke det store på første bold. Nej. Chance herfra. Men jeg tror, det er derfor, fordi vi begynder ikke at være afgivet på nogle af de der mellemspil. Ja. Hvor så bliver det stresset. Og der spiller vi 50-50, og der er de gode. Ja. Når de saver, og det går meget hårdt i den her turnering, og skubber lidt i den bane, så kommer det ikke sådan bag. Så vi skal eddermame være klar bag. Så vi skal vægte sådan der. Ja. Så det er ikke sådan. Ja. Jeg føler også, det der, når de skyder de andre, der faktisk slået. Det er jo ikke de når dem ikke sådan rigtigt, synes jeg. Det er mere det der med, hvor de skal lide og hænge på dem. Gå ned i formen på den der krop. Ja. Stadig det samme, ikke? De vil gerne. Så det bliver vildt nu, ikke? For dem, ikke? Så det er stadig det samme, det der med. Der er ikke lidt i maven. Op og lukker. Specielt Attri. Hvis det er ham, der skal ændre noget. Ja. Så også begynde at gå de her 3, og så siger han, får nogle krydsryk, som er lidt chancer, men det er hellere at tage den chance. Præcis.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Rasmus?
So the young Danes, 1 game to the good. 21-16. The opening game against Attri and Reddy, a vastly experienced pair from India. Oh dear.
Out.
Starting with a service error to the second game. But Morten, tell us, what was Rune Olsen saying? What advice was he giving?
And there was an awful lot of talk, as you could hear.
Yeah.
And one thing, oh, they must have been saying a lot, but honestly, they did not. Excuse me again. They kind of confirmed how they would like to play, how they like to control the front of the court as much as possible. And the main thing and the main lesson from the first game was not to go too much into the flat exchanges, because the Indian pair is definitely better than the Danish pair when it comes to that.
Service over. 3, 1.
Oh, yes.
Service over.
So if you feel that there wasn't, I thought there was lots of talk, that
Yes.
there wasn't a lot of
Substance.
to it, is there any substance that you would have liked to have added to that for the Danish pair?
Yeah, I would put a lot more pressure on Attri.
Yeah. He doesn't look to be in the physical shape that
No.
we've seen in the past.
No, he's when you said semi-retirement, he's definitely on that road, and I've seen him play a lot better.
Yeah.
And that's also why I advised them to have Reddy at the back, because Attri would be too easily moved at the back, and then of course they will lose initiative that way.
Yeah.
So yes, I would target Attri as much as possible, and yes, and I would also play more flick services to him, and get him to the back as much as possible.
Yeah. And none of that was discussed.
No.
Service over. 5, 3.
That was a bad serve, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Service over.
You would say it's a shocker.
4, 5.
I'm far more that polite than you are.
No, I'm too direct sometimes.
Joking.
Oh, that's well taken off the top of the tape. That's
5,
great control by Eipe.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think his father is actually of Indian origin. So we have 3 Indian players on court, if
Yeah.
you could say that.
Service over. 6, 5. Okay.
Yeah, pushed it too long.
Service over. 6, 0.
Nice.
7, 6.
Yeah, it was a good smash while he was off balance. Maintained the attack well. Rasmus Kjær. Oh, that's way long.
8, 6.
fault.
Yeah, almost took the net
Service over.
with him there.
7-8.
Clearly a fault. All the players knew it.
Service over. 9-7.
Good intersection from Reddy.
Service over. 8-9.
It's very tough, I think, for
10.
the Indian combination at the moment. It's hard for them to find a game plan, and I would like to see them trying to mix it up a little bit more with a few more block shots and really trying to see whether they can gain some control and some attacks. At the moment they're pushing a lot to the mid-court area, and at the moment they're not successful doing that, so they have to find another plan as I see it.
Yeah. Well, they need to find another plan fairly swiftly because they're 3 points adrift at the mid-game interval here in the second game, having already lost the first.
Problemet er de der skader væk. Hvis man kommer i rykket, det hvor benene er gode, og hvis de så spiller en god kvalitet, så flyt den igen, så flyt den over til mig, så kan jeg prøve at spille den igen. Det der net, det er det, der skal lukke der. Ja, vi kan sagtens lokke ham til det.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, it had positive vibes about it, that little discussion there, the body language of both Eipe and Kjær.
Definitely.
11-8.
They're very happy the way it's going. And that's a little bit of a desperate shot from Reddy, I think.
Yeah. Just seem off the pace a bit, don't they? Especially Attri.
Oh, I thought that could have been a
9-13.
fault.
Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
He was quick on it.
Service over. 14-9.
I have a feeling that Reddy is trying to take too much responsibility to try and cover for his partner.
Yes.
There's the flick serve you were talking about.
Exactly, and they are so much in trouble after that flick serve. But that's a very nice defensive shot.
Yeah.
Really well played by Attri. Love that defensive flat counter-attacking shot.
There's no doubt he's got the skills. Good intersection from Kjær.
Yeah. Another point, I think the game is over.
Yeah.
The Indian pair needs this 11-15.
Out.
Yeah, and they're gifted it.
Service over.
I
15.
think Reddy is the only player on court who hasn't made a service error yet.
Don't jinx him.
Do you know, I just thought that when I said it. Jill, do you have to?
Yeah, that's good play.
12.
Yeah.
15.
Forcing the Danes to play a lot of shots below the tape.
Like. 13.
Well, well, well.
15.
A gifted point when they were serving at 15-10.
15, yeah. That was a service mistake.
Yeah. It might just change the momentum of this match. It's way long.
14.
1 point in it.
Is that inexperience against experience we're seeing here?
I think you could be right.
Service over.
Oh, that could be costly, you
16.
know.
14.
The Danes were saying that was a good point. Surely from their point of view.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's lovely play from Eipe.
18. 14.
Steadied the ship, the Danes. Oh, those are,
19.
that's 3 or 4 complete gifts from the Indian players.
They're just returning the favour from 10-15 for the Danes, so it evens out. Yeah, it's a quite erratic match
Yeah.
we're watching
Service
here.
over. 15. 19.
Yeah. Showing
Service over.
what great awareness he's got at the front of the court,
20.
Joel Eipe.
Match point.
And
15.
that great awareness gives the Danes 5 match point opportunities. Only needed the one. 21-16, 21-15, the margin of the victory for the young Danes, Joel Eipe and Rasmus Kjær, against Manu Attri and Sunit Reddy.
Ja, det er det også. Altså, hvis ikke vi får den periode her fra 11 i anden runde.
Match won
There is
by
confirmation
Eipe
of
and
that
Rasmus Kjær,
scoreline.
21-16.
Well, in total, the match lasted with the breaks 32 minutes.
Og det er også sådan lidt, fordi de er jo ikke fordi...
And through to the second round, where they'll meet the number 9 seeds Ong Yusin and Tiu Yi from Malaysia. This is the match point opportunity. Totally mistimed by Manu Attri, and the victory to the Danes. So still 2 more matches to come, and our next match on court number 1 features a former world number 1, another player from India. It's Kidambi Srikanth the number 12 seed up against Pablo Abion from Spain in his 12th World Championship. Extraordinary. So welcome back to Huelva in Spain, the 26th staging of the World Championships. We're at the Palacio de los Deportes Carolina Marin, the stadium